Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special Avatar draft. Today, we are joined by a Hall of Famer, one of the greatest limited minds in history. He has the most pro points of all time. It's Raph Levy. Welcome back to the channel.
Hey, hello, what's up? Happy to be
Uh,
back.
it's always great to have you. Your expert insights. You've been playing a bunch of Avatar. What do you think of the format?
I have. Well, it started kind of rockily. I kind of hated it at first, and then it grew on me when I started to figure it out. And
Mm-hmm.
now I actually love it. So, like a roller coaster of emotions, but I'm always happy to start a draft, and I'm happy to share what I have with you.
Awesome. So you said you started off rocky, and then you kind of figured it out. What were the kind of keys to your turnaround in the format?
So, at first, when I start in the new format, I try to play with the commons, Like I try to
Mm-hmm.
find the color combinations and try to find the archetype that you can draft reliably every time, which means usually with the commons. Like that's if you find an archetype with mostly commons, you can draft it almost all the time, and you know it works, and you're not going to have a train wreck.
Mm-hmm.
I tried that for a few drafts to no success at all. Like I was trying aggro, I was trying control, I was trying everything, every single color combination, nothing worked. And I was always limited by the power of my cards. I was always blown out by some rares, and if you didn't have rares of your own, you would just get blown out by literally anything. And
Yeah.
new cards are just too weak. So you remember when we played Final Fantasy?
Yep.
Well, you just applied the exact same strategy. So it might sound a little weird, but it's a strategy that worked in Final Fantasy. It's a strategy that worked in some other draft formats. I don't know if you remembered. What was it?
It was
Uh, the one was Gates. What was it?
uh Ravnica something or other.
It was not
Um
Ravnica. It was some kind of like
oh, Baldur's Gate or whatever.
Pioneer Master. Is that what is it?
Oh,
Was that
yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Pioneer Masters had Gates archetype. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So something like that. Like basically, you draft all the rares, all the fixers, and cheap removals, and you end
Mhm.
up with some kind of mix. And if your rares are good enough, if you have good fixers and you have cheap removals, usually your decks are kind of unbeatable because your cards are
Okay.
just so powerful.
Yeah.
Either you fall behind the beginning because you all your lands come into play tapped, or you end up completely like destroying your opponents because their cards don't do anything.
Yeah. Are there base colors? Like, do you like to be base green for this strategy, or are you just playing like all the colors like under the rainbow? Like, I assume some colors are better for this than others as a base.
Nah, you just play anything. Like this
Okay.
time, I don't. I'm not looking for any color in particular. You're looking for key cards, of course, which are jelly barrels. This card's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking for Rumbling Arena.
Mm-hmm.
That card's also fantastic. Being able
Yep.
to scry, being able to have any color. Also, the water skin. This one
Yep.
wields a lot. You can have two or three at every draft, and
Yeah.
that's really one of the key pieces of the strategy.
Awesome. Yeah, I assume that if you're going into the draft knowing you're going to do this, then you're really set up to get the rares. And since there's so many good ones, it like oftentimes you'll be like third pick, there's a really good rare, and sometimes you're not in a position to take it. But I assume with your strategy, you're always in a position to take it because you're just like waiting for that moment.
That's the point. And when I draft, when I stream, they're like, "Oh, you're so lucky you get all the rares." You're like, "Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing because no one else can play them." Like
Yeah.
if you're only two colors, you sometimes prefer to take something like that fit your strategy than a rare that you're gonna have to splash, and that's not gonna fit your deck. It's always gonna fit your deck,
Mm-hmm.
and you can end up with decks with like 8 or 9 rares, like pretty regularly.
Awesome. So as we dive on into the queue, just thinking about like cards that you would love to open, like what rares are you like, okay, pack one, pick one, I'd like to get this. And then if it's not a rare, what would you be hoping to open? Like, I assume you don't want to like first pick a Rumble Arena or like Blasting Jelly or whatever, but like what kind of cards are you hoping to first pick?
Like Aang, the the mythic one, or all the legends, or what, how is it called? Legend
A
of
saga?
Kuruk saga. Yeah, the saga is awesome. The black,
Yeah.
the black, the black saga is amazing. You have so many combos with it,
Hmm.
with the airbending, with like, and I'm not even that sad about taking a first pick arena if there's nothing else.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna need it anyway. I'd be disappointed not to be a rare, but like, you'll play it. If you play 4 or 5, it's also fine.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't mind having 5 arenas in my deck.
5 Rumble Arenas is a lot of Rumble Arenas.
Yeah, but
You
that's okay. You
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 also
want to
mentioned
you want to look for your rare.
yeah. You also mentioned cheap removal is like that. I assume there's like the blue card comes to mind. The like 1 mana keep something tapped. And then like the red one for like dealing 2 damage or dealing 5 in the late game.
Yeah.
Are there other removal spells? Like what about the green removal spells that involve like you having a creature in play and like punching
Nah,
something? Do you
these ones you stay away from.
yeah.
Like, you can't afford to have these kind of combos. Like, a creature and a removal spell to get rid of, like, a creature in the early game. That's just too much to ask. Because
Hmm.
remember, you kind of starting one turn behind.
Yeah, because all your cards come in tapped and
Yeah,
then you've
yeah,
got a bunch of Rumble Arenas that make all your spells cost 1 more mana.
yeah.
Do you ever play the shrines in this type of deck if you're playing all the colors?
I try to stay away from the shrines because sometimes you kind of have to take all of them, and that's a lot of room, and they're usually too slow. But I've seen some successful shrine decks. They kind of do the same thing we do, but with the shrines. And
Mm-hmm.
I haven't pushed that strategy enough. I know Newmont is playing that all the time. We play him every single day, and he always has a different shrine deck.
Yeah.
He seems to have every piece every time, so it seems to
Yeah.
be working out for him. For me, I haven't had a very successful shrine deck yet.
Mm-hmm.
So
So some rares like that you could open would fit best into aggressive strategies. Like there are some rares that's like, oh, this is like a 1 drop rare that wants to be in a fast aggressive deck. If you open one of those sorts of rares, are you still just trying to draft your slow like 5 color all the rares deck, or do you like pivot into the more aggressive decks then?
I mean, I would not cut myself from viable strategy if I have
Mm-hmm.
the rares with it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's really not staying open. Like, when you want to stay open, you want to open the rare, like, you want to play the rares you open.
Yeah.
So, especially in this format, when they are so important, so powerful, it's really like such a waste to commit on an aggro card that it's not that well supported. Like, in
Mm-hmm.
my experience, you either have like this amazing, really fast red deck with three firebending lessons, with lightning strikes, and the firebending students, the
The
how
yeah
they
the,
call
the,
the
the
ones
cadets guy, the
the
Fire Nation
cadets. You have
cadets.
like
Yeah.
2 or 3 of them, and you curve out and you win in 3 turns. Or you have this really janky white red super slow deck that has a bit of removal. You have to fill with some razor rings instead of lightning strike. You don't have all the pieces, and it's very easy to just never win a game.
Yeah.
So even if you have only one rare that you build around, that's gonna be too short.
Yeah.
I
That
know
makes
it's
sense.
pretty extreme. I'm trying to
Yeah.
polarize the argument here, but it's my experience of the format. I've not been very successful with normal strategies.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna just go into best of one because our fellow drafters
That's
don't want to play best of 3 right now. But I'm excited to try it out. This strategy, I assume, works in best of 1 or best of 3 because you've been playing probably
yeah,
both, I figure. But yeah, we're going to be facing some maybe tougher competition in this one. But then again, people in best of 1 are also more likely to be drafting like more meta decks than crazy stuff because I find that a lot of the times people in best of 3 aren't always as familiar with the format. Perfect. There's the cue. Okie
at
doke.
least there are people in best of one.
Yeah, exactly. Best of 3 normally fires. That was a bit of a strange situation, but yeah, gave us more time to talk about the format and hopefully open up
Yes,
something great.
I'm scared.
Oh, what do we take here? This is insane.
Yeah, I think both cards are good.
Yeah, fantastic rares to start with.
Yeah, it's close. I've
Yeah.
been really liking Eng.
Mm-hmm.
You have so many combos with him,
Yeah.
and being kind of a removal in the early game is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like the other one too, but
Yeah. Which one would you take if this is like the Pro Tour or something?
the close one.
I think
Probably
obviously the
take.
rest of the pack is irrelevant.
I don't
Like these
know.
are two of the best rares
Yeah,
in the set.
I guess it's up to you. I don't know. I really don't know. I think Eng is. I don't know. Does he have more upside? Or the other one has more
I'm down to
upside?
take. I'm down to take Aang. Earth King can also fix us for our 5 color deck, which is
Yeah.
relevant. Um,
All right. I guess you can take the green card.
yeah,
Sure. Okay. Let's go for the Earth King. I guess
yeah,
I think it's really close.
yeah. They're both super good. That's like a crazy tough pick to have to make right off the bat.
Yeah.
Okie doke. So we started with the Earth King. Immediate
Hmm.
check. I'm looking for Rumble Arenas. Don't see any. Looking for the jellies. Don't see those. But there's some really powerful cards. There's Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop, which um, maybe is a land we'd want. I don't know about how many allies we play in this sort of deck. And then there's
Hmm.
Submersible, um, Fortune Teller.
Nah, and
What do you like
everything
here?
else is irrelevant, I think.
Yeah,
Like if you want, like the fortune tellers, you want them at the end. Like
yeah.
if they're not coming back, it's fine, but you're not playing your strategy around them.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of decks use them, like they need them, but you don't
Mm-hmm.
need them. They're fine.
Yeah.
I
Which card do you
guess
want to take here?
the submersible.
Yeah.
The
Super
tea shop
strong.
is not. Yeah, the tea shop is not fixing enough, I think.
Yeah, because we're not casting only allies. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, that makes
I think
sense.
that's
We're going to be
fine.
using others.
That's a
But
fine card.
Submersible has been fantastic. I've had a great
Yeah,
experience with this card.
yeah,
Just, it's always super easy to activate it. Now, pick 3. We see a rare.
yeah. It's not the best.
Yeah, I've
So
never played it.
there's no fixer yet, but that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, one of the cards I really think is busted is
Mm-hmm.
the 2/2 for 5, the twin tutors.
Oh, yeah.
I think that card is amazing. You have
Okay.
so many cards you can find with it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like a good card, and sometimes doesn't do anything. But in the late game, it just completely breaks it. If you
Yeah.
have one demonstration, it's like
Yeah.
it's kill a creature, gain 4 life, or gain even more. If you
Yeah.
have a rare, a noble rare, that there are a lot of really good ones. The Earth King is probably actually a noble, right?
Oh, he is a noble. Oh, the synergy.
So
Oh, that's so smart. Oh man, honestly, pretty good. Good, we took the Earth King then because it helps us out
yeah,
there. We can find it now. This pack, there's combustion technique. I assume that's the sort of cheap removal we could use. There's also a
yes.
dual land. North Pole Patrol is an option. Maybe these decks. Do you play Meteor Sword in this sort of deck,
Nah, that's too
or is it?
expensive.
Okay, yeah, we care about cheap removal. Okay,
Yeah, I think you go for technique here.
yeah, it's pretty great removal. And also a good card to go get with Low and Lee because sometimes in the
Yep,
late game you
exactly.
can do like a
Exactly.
bajillion damage. Yeah.
Yep.
It's always funny when you say there's one card in this pack that I think is busted, and I'm looking at the pack. I'm like, which card could he be talking about? He's not talking about like the Earthbending Prisoners guys, but like Low and Lee makes total sense. I've had it. The only times I think I've played it are when I had the Firelord Ozai card, and like you just
Oh
have
yeah.
2 copies of your rare all of a sudden. Okay, so this pack there's Guru, there's Path Redemption for cheap interaction, um, there's Dual Land. I assume those are the main options.
Yeah, I think well the Guru is great, but I think I would still go for the duel here because
Yeah,
we kind of have to start fixing. It's not
yeah.
the one we want, but we're gonna have white card. Like it's very likely we're gonna end up with white cards.
Yeah, exactly. So now we're in a spot where we've got 4 different colors with our first pick. Now we're getting a dual land to get us into the 5th color.
Yeah.
Perfect start to the draft. We're off to a good. I think we've got some
I mean
good
that
power level.
like
Um,
I love these lands because once you start earth bending them, like it's your
yeah,
source of power advantage.
yeah, exactly. Okay, now
That's
there's
super
another
cool.
land I assume we want to take, or we could take captives. But
Oh, now we take the land. It's
yeah,
it's a sla it's a slam here.
boom. Let's go. We're windmill slamming it. Um, what are your thoughts on like canyon crawlers as top end to gain us some life? Is that something you ever play?
That's the 22nd, 23rd card.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sometimes you
Makes
have to
sense.
deal with some. When you have like 7 lands, you need to finish your deck somehow. And these guys
Yeah.
are not so bad because your deck is usually mana hungry.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have like like 16 or 17 lands plus water skins plus journeys,
Yeah.
you need some.
Ooh, this pack has a lot of stuff. There's a Rumble Arena. There's a Meditation Pools. I assume we're not taking Cycle of Renewal over those.
No, I
Um,
don't like that card actually.
yeah, even
Cycle.
in your 5 color deck.
No, it's way too slow, and
Mm-hmm.
like not having the mana right away is painful. A
Yeah.
water skin is just such a better card. A water
Mm-hmm.
skin and tapping every turn makes a
Yeah.
huge difference. You have
Yeah.
2 mana every turn. That's great,
Yeah.
and
So
then
do we
makes
take
you play
Rumble?
like yeah. Rumble Arena is fantastic.
Okay. But yes, you were saying about Water Skin?
Yeah, you can like use it on your turn to play and then untap it to play your counter spells or your removals or to sack
Mm-hmm.
treasures
Yeah.
or sack clues. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I knew what you meant. Here, do
I
we
guess
take Platypus Bear?
either the bear or you can spec on the temple. I mean, you're probably not going to play the bear, or you're gonna have some more. Maybe just
Sure.
speculate. There's the white one going
Yeah,
around.
yeah,
If it
yeah.
wheels, maybe just speculate. Just put it in the
Yeah.
sideboard just in case. We're
Yeah.
not passing on anything important.
Mm-hmm. Here, there's not much going around. I guess we could take Soldier, but
I love the production,
oh, you
by the
do
way.
love the production.
Yeah,
Wow. I haven't gotten to play this card
it's
yet. What do you like about it?
everybody hates that card. Like every time I have it, it's fantastic in my deck because the creatures you play are so powerful that making a copy of any of them is busted. Like
Okay.
copy the Earth King, that's fantastic. You have two four
Yeah.
fours.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense. I guess we can take captives now.
Yeah, yeah.
We're filling out our
Lizard's
early draft. I
also
think, yeah.
okay. But if you don't
Which
have
one's
two
okay?
drops, the lizard,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
just,
Would you rather take the
just
lizard?
either one, maybe just a 2/2, just to
Yeah.
have a few. Yeah, the early drop.
Yeah. I think Earth
But
King versus
okay,
Aang has been relatively fine as a pick. It's I think gone all right.
I see. Since we got the black guy, yeah, the black thing, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
irrelevant cards here. Like, you
Yeah,
don't
none
need
of these
any
are
of
good.
these.
Okay, Mongoose
Bad lizard,
Lizard.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
This one is not bad.
Yeah. I haven't played the Mongoose Lizard actually, but it seems like it would be reasonable.
Yeah, it's okay. I've played a few times.
Yeah, just big top end card. How Hog Monkey, I don't know why that like it's just been so bad. I don't know why
Oh,
it just
it
doesn't.
killed me yesterday. It killed me yesterday. They
Oh my
had
god.
the
Oh, we
Flopsy.
have we have one if we need one. Last pick. Okay, pack two. Woo! Another rare.
Yeah, well, that's insta pick.
Yeah,
That's a
I
good
feel
one.
like yeah, Black Sun. Pretty nice.
The rest of the
Um,
pack is pretty good.
yeah. What so if Black Sun wasn't in the pack, what's your thought process like here? Which card would you be taking, do you think?
I think it would be either Downfall or Lightning Strike, and then
Mm-hmm.
Reversal. All these cards are fantastic for you. They're cheap. They get rid of everything, almost
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
I love these cards.
Yeah. It seems like we don't even think about color because we're just taking the land super highly,
Yeah.
so we'll be able to get what we never need.
Yep.
I'm gonna move
Yeah.
that guy and this guy to the sideboard. I think the Earth King pick has been working out for us,
Yeah.
especially because it's gonna be able to search up lands some percentage of the
Yeah.
time. So that's gonna be pretty useful for us. But yeah, Day of Black Sun's really good. After that, maybe Downfall, Strike, Reversal, and then like Dragonfly
Land and then
Swarm,
Drake.
land, then Dragonfly Swarm. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Boulder Ready to Rumble has been. It's an interesting card. It seems like more of an aggressive card. Whoa, multicolored
Is the
rare.
Earth King an ally?
He is an ally. It's pretty crazy with Earth King. If you can curve
Yeah.
Katara into Earth King,
Yeah.
it's
I mean
kind of
that's
nutty.
possible.
Yeah,
You have a bunch of combos with it.
yeah,
Well, it's
the-
not easy to cast, but it does crazy stuff. That's what you want to do. You want to do some really crazy stuff,
yeah.
and that's what I like about this form. At first, I was like, "Oh, it's not possible," because I don't know. I just didn't see it. But then when you have Katara, what they have Katara? What's his name? Haru, the one that
Oh, The Earthbend every time you cast an
Yeah,
ally.
and
Yeah.
then the reinforcements.
Oh, the doubles you get 2 allies. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, so you have like if you have the three of them, you make a 6/6 right away. And the
Wild.
6/6 land.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. Here there's, I guess, Rumble Arena. There's Earth
Yeah, I like
Rumble.
it. I think it would be between the lesson and the arena, but I think it would go for arena here.
Yeah, that
I mean,
makes
now
sense.
you really want to get to your wrath, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just hit land drops, be able to cast double black spell. Um, yeah, was there any consideration in the Katara pack to taking the blue green card that can tap for any color, like the herbalist
This
person?
one's yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Uh,
It's fine. Like it's hard to play
okay.
on turn two.
Oh, right. Because that's when it's at its best. Okay.
Yeah,
We're like gearing up for the late game. We're hoping to wheel these lands, which I have found often happens. Um,
yeah.
so let's see
And
what
now
we've got next.
we want cheap removal at this point, as
Yeah.
usual.
There's
I
another
would
Rumble
probably
Arena. There's
yeah,
also Fortune Teller.
I would probably just go for arena. I want to make sure I'm able to cast my spells.
Yeah. This is an exciting build. How many do you usually play 17 lands or do you go up to 18 or sometimes even more?
No, I go down to 16 usually because you get
Whoa.
usually get journeys and cycling guys and water skins, but
Oh.
otherwise you have way too many mana
Oh,
sources.
that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, we haven't seen a water skin yet, but it would be good in our deck with all of our
Yeah,
colors. It's funny because of the cards we're playing, like 3 of the cards we have are rares, and then like we've got like a bajillion lands, and we have like 1 common in here, or like 2
yeah,
commons.
that's the point.
Yeah, sounds like the dream. White Lotus Hideout is like a Rumble Arena kind of. Um,
Yeah, it's a little worse. Well, now I think we can try to take some playables, but there's none in this one. There's
yeah,
Biro, but this one is it's not fantastic.
yeah. So what do we want to take?
This one makes is it the one for this one's
Lessons
actually
or
not so bad.
shrines? So
This
we can
one's not
cast
so
our
bad.
lessons on curve,
Yeah, we have one
or I can filter the
for
mana.
now. Yeah, it's all right. I think we can take it.
Yeah, it's worse than Rumble
Yeah,
Arena.
we're not passing anything anyway.
Yeah, none of those cards are great. This pack has some stuff,
Oh,
maybe.
sweet. Yes. Yeah, the dummy. I love dummy.
Whew, that was a educated guess. I was pretty sure when you said "ooh, sweet" that you were talking about the dummy, but I wasn't 100% sure. I was like,
Yeah, I
maybe
love
he's talking
dummy.
about wall top sentries or something. But yeah, you like the dummy?
You have you have three arenas. That's almost a droid return.
Oh, because you scry a land to the top, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, um, yeah, sparring dummy is pretty cool too. Sometimes it'll gain you life, fills your graveyard for some synergies. Whoa, another submersible or a dummy.
That's kind of close.
Yeah, I feel like multiple dummies is probably worse than multiple submersibles.
Merciful give you
Like
some
in play.
time.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of close because we still missing a lot of early drops.
You want to
But
take the
yeah,
dummy
probably.
then?
You can take the submersible, I guess. Well,
Okay, I didn't
too
click
late.
fast enough.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, jelly. Oh no, lesson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, lesson. We need some early removals. We haven't seen a lot of them. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, definitely lesson.
Yeah.
That was the jelly as well. Jelly was also kind of needed, but lesson is also fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think I normally would have taken the submersible, but like I don't know, I haven't had many decks where sparring dummy was a card I wanted, so it felt like a nice time to try one.
Yeah.
Especially since it was close. Badger Mole or Yuyan Archers or
I don't mind the archers. They're
yeah.
cheap. Badger Mole is
Yeah.
also good. It's also a good card. We also kind of need a late drop, but that's probably not the one we want.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
we have
I
like
like some early drops, and then we have a full pack of rares, hopefully.
yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, the
This
disenchant could be okay.
yeah, none of these cards are really doing much for us. We got a land back, that's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, the Oasis could be okay, but I think we take land.
Yeah.
The Snowballer.
Um
Snowball is actually playable. I like it. You will probably play it.
yeah, with the
We
Katara
have
even
Katara. Yeah.
double tap.
So usually we probably don't play this one.
Wow. Another rare that's maybe you playable. I don't know how many lessons we have. We have
That's
3
one of the
lessons.
reasons I like the
because there are a few cards that rely on having a lot of lessons.
Oh, so
This
it
the
makes the
Accumulator
dummy
Wisdom
better.
makes the dummy better as well. But I think we take Downfall here. I think we need the removals.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's more useful at this point. That the Lion Turtle. I love the Lion Turtle, but we don't have enough lessons, and we kind of need the early removals.
Yeah, that
That's
makes
cost
sense.
that's still cost 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Big Downfall cost 3,
Yeah.
like 2 plus the black mana.
Yeah, so we've got a couple 3 drops as our options here. This one costs like 4 a lot of the time for us.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm interested to see how these sparring dummies play out. I think I played it like once on my own. Um, so we'll see.
They're better when you have some kind of recursion.
Oh yeah,
At
yeah,
least
yeah. Here
uh,
there's
Wisdom is pretty insane.
yeah.
Yeah,
We don't have a ton of lessons yet, but we have all pack to get some lessons
yeah.
and
There's also sold out. Sold out would be the second one, but we want to get to our like game breaking cards. So far, we don't have that many, and that's what I'm kind of worried about.
yeah,
But we're gonna make so much card advantage that it's probably not going to matter. But we need at
yeah.
least one more game breaking card.
Yeah. Okay. So we're just in wait and see. Hopefully the next couple picks give us something really good.
Yeah, yeah. I would still
If
take the
not,
wisdom.
yeah. Okie doke. There's a land. There's a
This
messenger
land is
hawk.
yeah, and there's also the water bending.
Oh, the ruinous water bending.
The black card. Yeah, I don't mind this card.
Yeah.
It's when you have dummies, you stole the ground and then you kill most of the small dudes. You
Yeah.
can also find it with the twin tutors.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Though it does take out the twin tutors in the process. Do you want to take the water bending or do you want to take the land
Yeah.
and then wheel water bending?
If you think that water bending is wheeling, then I'll take the land. But I think this
Yeah.
one is kind of important.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
the
a good
land might
that's a
wheel,
good
honestly.
answer. That's a good answer to most stuff.
Yeah. Um. Hmm.
Trap. There's hideout. There's Oasis. Uh, I'm not a big fan of Oasis.
Yeah.
We need maybe the
Um.
Warriors. Warriors are fine with Katara.
Oh
It
yeah.
provides some bodies.
Yeah. We don't even have that many white cards.
No, mana is not great yet. We haven't found the fixers, the colorless fixers. No
Hmm.
water skin. No.
Yeah. Somebody else is undercutting our strategy. You must have
Yeah,
joined the queue at the
maybe.
same time on your own account to take all the cards
I
we
have.
wanted.
Don't look at the other drafters.
Yeah. 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 Swarm.
Yeah,
There's
I'll go with
warship.
Swarm.
Yeah.
Swarm is good. Like it's gonna
Yeah.
be big in her.
Yeah. We have a lot of non-creatures. 9. It's a pretty sizable body.
I play decks with like 7 creatures, so
Yeah.
yeah, we kind of need to win the game. So yes,
Okay.
that's a win con. That's
Boomy.
too bad. Yeah, yeah. Boomy was. We could have gone Temple actually, but that's a little too late.
Yeah, we could have gotten the blue one, and then
And the
there was a
green
couple
one as
black
well.
ones. There was the green one in this draft.
But I don't mind Boomy. Boomy is an ally. Great with Katara,
Yeah, that is
and it's
true.
also noble. It's also a
Grand
noble.
Grand's also good with Katara. It's kind of a cool synergy. You
Yeah,
get like the double loots. But yeah, but good with a lot of our cards. Ooh, more card draw, more removal.
probably just removal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, we were not gifted with a lot of fixers in this one. That's very disappointing. No jelly. We saw one jelly. We haven't seen a water skin.
Whoa.
She's interesting.
I assume we take this card
She's
because
a
we just need
noble.
extra. She is a noble. Every card is a noble in our deck. We can copy
Yeah.
Sold Out. We can copy Firebending, that technique, or just a
All
middle
right. Yeah,
bending, Accumulate Wisdom.
she could be okay. Yeah, I guess she's good in our deck. Would be sad not to play it.
Yeah. Ooh, green white
Yeah,
land.
land. Yeah,
There's also
yeah.
Airbending lesson.
No, like we good now. We have enough cards.
Yeah, that
We
makes
need the
sense.
fixtures.
Makes sense.
And since
Cunning
we
Maneuver is
mostly
also good with Azula.
ah, Come on, we have better cards. Okay,
Oh,
let's take this just in case.
yeah. If we
We're
get the
not
blue
playing
one.
it, but in case
Yeah,
the blue and the white and the red one come back,
yeah, they'd have to come back like last pick, but you never know.
that's unlikely. But okay, third dummy as our fixer.
Yeah,
I
let's
think
do it.
he's gonna be the fixer because we're gonna be base green with a little bit of the rest. We just need one arena for it to be good. I think we can take the koi. Koi could be a win con. I don't think we played a trap. I
Yeah, trap's
think
not
we
very
have
good.
enough.
It's too inefficient. Wow, snowballers
Oh,
came back
nice.
last pick.
I actually like this one.
Yeah.
It's the submersible we didn't take. We didn't take.
Yeah, we could have taken the submersible. I was very close to taking it, and then I was like, oh, if it's close, let's just try the card I don't play very often. Um,
We
okay,
can
so
take out
building the deck.
soldier, captives. Uh,
I mean, do we
how
have to
many
shave
lands
any
do we?
lands?
I don't think we can.
3, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17 lands.
I don't think we can shave the lands here.
Yeah, we
No
have
true dummies.
5 lessons, so probably don't want to cut any of those if we want our wisdom to have a chance.
No,
Or boomy.
want to keep it. Yeah, the origin is actually not so bad.
Yeah.
Probably want to cut the lizard. Lizard kind of blows.
One more
How about
cut.
one more? It could be the warriors or the archers. I don't know, either one of them. I don't mind the
Yeah.
snowballers. Actually, I like snowballers because they give you a lot of time.
Yeah.
Like they seem like, oh, that's an aggro card, and you play it on when you're on the play. It's awesome. But I like it on the defensive side when
It's
just
pretty
buy
good with
some
Ember
time.
Island too. Like you get a
True.
4/4
Ember,
version of
like
that.
the production. Look at your creatures. They're all
Yeah.
fantastic to copy.
Yeah,
Like
copying. Yeah, Dragonfly Swarm is great to copy. Uh yeah. Sparring dummy is
like
maybe not the best, but
you have combos to go over the top over a lot of strategies. Like Katara into Boomy, you copy Boomy, and that's a lot
yeah.
of value here.
Okay, so what's our last cut? Is our last cut Yu-Yen archers?
Uh,
Is it
Not gonna lie, flyers are a problem. Flyers are usually a problem.
okay, we can cut
Like,
warriors then maybe?
yeah, Warriors are not great.
It's our only white card other than Katara.
Yeah, we can just keep one Katara, and we probably don't need the
The
planes.
planes. Yeah, we didn't get any Aang's journeys, waterbender, water skins, or barrels, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Well, we get
Um,
the arenas. Probably play one more forest. Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say. So we have 3, 4, 5, 8, 9 blue sources, 2, 3, 4, 8 black sources, 2, 5, 6 red sources,
Yeah.
and
Not
then
having not having a
2,
barrel or
three, four,
water skin is
7.
is a big problem.
We have 8 green sources. Yeah. Maybe we could add an extra forest so we can play our sparring dummies more
Yeah.
consistently. Like cut an
Yeah.
island for it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Well, I feel like the deck ended up being pretty solid, despite the fact that we missed out on a lot of the key pieces that, I will be honest, I have seen a bajillion water
yeah, me too.
skins and like jellies. Like the fact that we didn't see a single one that we could take for water skins especially is insane to me.
Yeah.
But the deck still ended up being pretty sweet. Thanks for sharing your insights. And where can folks find your stuff if they want to watch more of your awesome videos and
You
streams?
can find me on Twitch. Twitch, Raphael Levy, just my name,
Mhm.
and Raph Levy MTG on YouTube. Raphael Levy
Fantastic.
MTG.
Yeah. There will be links to it in the description down below so folks can easily find it. Really good stuff. Thanks again for coming on. I'm excited to battle and see how this does.
All right, good luck.
Welcome to round 1. And once again, huge shout out to Raph for coming on and helping us out. We drafted a very unique deck, and that's always a fun thing to see. I think we mulligan this. We can't really cast our cards. Day of Black Sun could be okay, but on the play, we can't really do anything. Now we have a Rumble Arena. That's going to give us a lot of the stuff we need. We'll keep this. We will ditch Yu-Yen Archers. Actually, Yu-Yen Archers is kind of good with sparring, dummy. Would I rather have Low and Lee? We have to keep all the lands so we can cast the Sparring Dummy. Dragonfly Swarm is going to be hard to cast because we need... I guess we only need one extra color. Let's just do it like this. Keep all of our value cards. Then we'll Rumble Arena turn 1, because if we see a forest, we'll keep it. Yeah, we can't keep this right now. Actually. Because I'm trying to set up Sparring Dummy, Low and... Nah, that's way too far in the future. I'm trying to do Katara plus Low and Lee plus Earth King, and that's just like a million turns in the future. Ooh, they're also on the turn 1 Rumble Arena. But yeah, Raph has like super unique ideas sometimes, and he has a lot of success, and he's a great player. So it's always fun to learn from someone. Oh, my plan worked perfectly. Yes. But he just knows what he's doing, and it's always interesting to hear what he has to say about a format. So definitely check out his stuff, his stream, his YouTube channel. I'll be linking those, as I said, but I always like to say some nice things about the person after they've left, because sometimes it's like it makes people a little bashful when you're too complimentary when they're like on the call. But he's a fantastic player. He has like, he's had incredible success at like the pro level. He's a Hall of Famer for a reason. He's really, really good. And he's also just a super nice guy, so that's always nice as well. Okay. Here we go, Sparring Dummy. Yes, we will take the land. So if we play White Lotus Hideout, we can play our Dragonfly Swarm as a 0/3. So let's just play this land here so we can play Low and Lee next turn. Ruinous Water, whatever, would be pretty decent here. Ruinous Waterbending. I want to keep this Sparring Dummy in play. Booyah, 2 for 2. I'm going to play Low and Lee now. Not going to play this because I'm searching my library, so if I'm searching, I don't want to do that. Which card do I want? Well, I don't want Origin of Metal Bending. Low and Lee's going to try to trade with Ostrich Horse. Do I have anything that can kill the 4/4? Maybe I just go get Earth King. Boomy's not doing much yet. Ruinous Waterbending doesn't do much yet. So next turn I want to play, I can play like Dragonfly Swarm, Submersible maybe. This is challenging. Could go get Firebending Lesson. Let's just get Earth King. It's like our best card. Just a strong on-rate card. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, that is a huge problem. So we're taking 11 here. This is where we hope for Day of Black Sun. Koi Fish not gonna do it. Yeah, I think we're dead probably here. So we've scryed one card that's not Day of Black Sun to the bottom. We don't even have double black, so we can't even kill the Badger Mole. I think we're dead on board no matter what they do here. Maybe I was supposed to play the Dragonfly Swarm instead of the tap land that one turn. Not that it would be useful in any way here. Yeah, okay. Not a ton of... I mean, we made that one really good play where we scryed away the Kataris and found the forest, so we kind of got rewarded for that good play. Getting Dragonfly Swarm wouldn't have done that much because we didn't actually really have a lot of time to set up. We didn't draw our cheap removal spells. And because we'd already mulliganed once... I mean, what did we put on the bottom with our mulligan? We mulliganed something to the bottom. Okay, we'll keep this. We've got our Rumble Arena to help us out. I think it's number 46 Mythic. This is why I like to play best of 3, because sometimes you just play a couple like rough matchups and then you're... I'll keep that. Gives me something to do on turn 2. But yeah, you just play a couple rough matchups and then you're just in a bad spot. We'll see how this does. That's a card. We'll wait a turn. Cave of Two Lovers, that's going to be taken care of. We'll keep this because it holds back those 2 1/1s. We can Ruinous Waterbending to kill all these little guys. And we do have some power coming up here. Fire Nation Warship, sure. Whoa, okay. We're going to try to sold out the Fire Nation Warship here. So I can just kill all these creatures because they all have mana value 0. Okay. I thought it lost all abilities. Yeah, we're just so toasted again. My gosh. My mana has been really rough. Not shockingly. So 3, 6, I have 7 mana, so I can go Snowballers, Earth King. Oh gosh. That's not good. Rough. Ruinous Waterbending's not looking very good here either. Unfortunately, they have their Barrels of Blasting Jelly now. Ooh, that's a good draw. Is it? I don't know. Not looking good for us. The home team. Oh, gosh. Yep. Well, 0 for 2. Again, there wasn't much I could have done differently that game. I could have tried to use my Ruinous Waterbending. Oh, man. Interesting. Still interesting. The first game, I mean, we didn't draw particularly great. Second game, I mean, we did some stuff. Just not enough. We'll keep this. Having all these things be kind of inefficient is not ideal. We can't kill their 2-drop with our Firebending lesson. That's a bummer. This could be an easy, like a quick 0-3. Like, I do not think our chances of winning this game are very good right now. Yeah, Qatar is scary too. Lots of value there. Probably just going to animate this to block. The fact that none of their stuff is dying to our Firebending lesson is kind of a bummer. Yeah, we need to affect the board state. Gonna kill the Katara before it does any more damage. We don't want to trade 3 for 2. That's a bummer. My removal has lined up incredibly poorly. Like, it's almost shockingly bad how the removal's lined up. Especially because they're playing, like, threats that I have to kill because I can't just let them, like, sit and play and get stuff. Sure, Geyser Leaper. Just gonna play the fish. If I find a land, I can go low and Lee into Combustion Technique and gain 3 life. So it'll negate the fact that this is an extra damage to me. Or if I draw a land, I can just get rid of all the creatures that are mana value 5 or less. Okay. This could also get an Origin of Metal Bending if I needed to. Why? Oh my gosh. Not liking my odds here. I guess I should have done this on my turn. In response to the Sakasaiku when they were tapped out. So they don't have a counter spell. Because that would have been an easy thing to counter. I wonder if I could have gotten an attack in there for 5. So they have 3 cards. I'm going to have 1 card on my next turn. They have 7 lands. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands. So I have 1 more land, but they have 1 more card. So I think they're favored. But if they play like a land here, they're only 1 card ahead, and then I have the 3/3. So it's pretty much dead even here. So it's all about top decks now. Oh my gosh, what a phenomenal top deck that was. Though, to be fair, I can top deck with the best of them, clearly. That was pretty disgusting. Though them having Waterbending Scroll with 5 islands in play is going to lose me this game if they find like a single interaction spell right now. That was like my best possible draw, though, Earth King. I just need them to draw like 2 lands in a row. Do you think you can manage that opponent? Because I'll search up like every basic land in my entire deck. Also, they've drawn 5 islands, 1 plains. They're like basically mono blue. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, Momo, sure. Not what you want to see. A scry 2. Okay. I don't like my odds here still. Have a bajillion mana. I've been using the phrase bajillion too much. Well, that's not good. I hope they kill one of the bears. Because I have to chump block Avatar Enthusiasts here. Wow, okay. Get my last 2 basics. So this is one option. I'm going to sacrifice this, though, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this gives me enough mana to still cast the Giant Koi. Ooh, Dragonfly Swarm. That's a good one. I'm going to cast this. Because it's more damage. Forces them to deal with the bear. Oh my gosh. Glider Kids is terrifying here. But like Dragonfly Swarm wasn't going to be able to block it, so. Okay. They should have activated this before if they were going to activate it. Ruinous Waterbending has been atrocious, I will say. That's a card. That is a card with Katara that will win me the game, hopefully. So I can spend this and I can crack this land. Let's see what we shall see. I'm just happy we're getting a win here. Feels like, at least. Boom! Let's go! Oh my gosh, we did it. Oh, that's so satisfying. We're on the board. Let's go. Ruinous Waterbending will have another day. Wow. That was, from that position to win that game was pretty fortunate, I'll be honest. We had the Katara in the top deck battle, and they went Waterbending Scroll, and I was like, oh no. And then we drew like everything we needed. Okay. We can keep this. This is actually a really good opener for us, honestly. Gives us all of our colors, kinda. Maximum defensiveness. This can help us cast Firebending on turn 1, or on their turn 2, on their 2-drop Combustion Technique on their next play. Wow, that was an intense game. Very intense. I thought it was over once they Sokka's Haiku'd me. hideout. I don't mind Low and Lee. They'll be pretty fine here. Blue-green, eh? Okay. Kill the forest. That makes Toph not a problem for now. I'll save my scry for later. Discarding the Hawk is interesting. Earth King is great. Love to see it. This might go get Boomy. Ostrich Horse, sure. They do take the land, which is interesting. And now they're holding up Quenchia. Let's go get Island. Because we can already cast our red spells. Can't cast Azula, actually. Yeah, let's get Island still, because we have double blue spells like Ember Island in the deck. I don't want to play Low and Lee into Quenchia. They play Accumulate Wisdom. Okay, that's what they had. Interesting. Maybe I was supposed to play Low and Lee, but considering I'm going to be able to play around Quenchia for like the rest of the game, felt prudent to be a little conservative here. Exile Badger Mole. That's a good draw. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we want to get Boomy. He just seems like the best card to get. Giant Koi, sure. I was going to just play Boomy, but now that I have the Katara, going for double seems like a smart strategy. Because if I just do this, it'll resolve twice, and I can make a 6/6 land, and Boomy will be giant. And I can even scry 3. They're not even playing black, so I don't know why I didn't play the forest there. I guess just the air of mystery. Wow, Katara does some serious work. I've been impressed by Katara. Katara plus Earth King is a killer combo. Katara plus Rowdy Snowballers is pretty great. Raph was right. We're trying to assemble these like late game combos. I'm glad we've won a couple games. Hopefully we'll win this one. I used some removal spells on lands. Messenger Hawk, okay. They sack it instantly, so they don't have green mana anymore. Secret Tunnel. Okay, so I think we've got him now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to have 6, 7 attackers, and they have 3 blockers, so 4 of them are getting through. Earthbend 3, put 3 counters on Boomy, target this land. Earthbend 3, target player scries 3. This one's targeting that one, so we want to target this land now. Because we want to have 2 different lands, so they can't block all of it at once. Ruinous Waterbending kills 3 of their guys, but it also kills 3 of mine, so we don't want that. Or Ember Island players production will be awesome though. One, 2, 3. They can block 3, 6, 10. They take 2, 4. Yeah, they take a bajillion. I guess scrying was useless because we're doing this. Boom! Got the win. Holy heck. Oh, I was so nervous. I was like, oh, this is why I play best of 3, because I wanted to be able to really make sure I got to experiment with the deck. Getting a couple wins, we really can see the power of this strategy. Sure, the first couple games are kind of an indication of maybe some of the weaknesses. Even the third game kind of showed some of those. But when you get that early removal into those late game bombs, oh, it's so beautiful. And also the mana worked out pretty well. Just thing of beauty. As we get towards this later stage of the video, I do want to shout out the NicolaiBolas Patreon. Ooh, hello everybody, wrong button. Patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. If you're enjoying my videos and you'd like to support my work and my mission to make draft accessible for people around the world, regardless of your skill level, with my guides, sheets, and videos, then Patreon is the place to go. You also gain access to cool bonus content like my card-by-card tier list and format thoughts document. I want to give a special shout out to those patrons who support at the credits level. It makes a tremendous difference, and I truly appreciate it. Okie doke, back into the next game. We are playing against another Mythic player, because that's what we're built. We're built Mythic, as they say. Only Mythic all the time. We're going to keep this. Mulliganing is really bad. We do only have 2 islands in the entire deck, so keep that in mind. If we do draw another island, we will want to not cycle this Koi. Okay. Those things are going to do a ton of damage to us. So killing it now makes sense. Pirate Peddlers, immediate regret. And by immediate regret, I mean immediate regret. But the Callous Inspectors was going to do, like, so much damage to me. Okay, my second island. I don't have a black source yet. I would play Rumble Arena, but I want to be able to play Ember Island production next turn. Okay. I now have a Death Toucher. I think we're in trouble, though. This was not a good draw from us. We had the one early play that we drew, and then we just drew a bunch of late game stuff. We need to find a second black source here. 'Cause I would love to not have to do this, but we shall. I assume we're dead here. Wow, really? Nope, yeah, we're dead. Oh, well, we tried. As soon as we played against streamlined decks, we just got obliterated every time. Oh, man. But 2 and 3 could have been worse. I mean, could have been better, but still, we got a couple wins. I'm glad we didn't just lose instantly every time. The deck, not something I would draft because it's just not how my drafting style is, but it ended up being a pretty okay deck, I guess. The cards were interesting. I don't know how good Sparring Dummy was. If we had, I don't know, Day of Black Sun was a pretty good top-end card. Boomy was good. Giant Koi was pretty mediocre to bad. Low and Lee was okay. I mean, honestly, I think we just didn't see all the pieces we needed. And I think that that's not even really a fault of the strategy, because when I say I've seen a ton of Water Skins and Blasting Jellies and Aang's Journeys, like those cards don't get taken by anyone. They just weren't in our pool for some reason of our draft. The Katara Rowdy Snowballers combo was pretty cool. Ruinous Waterbending was not very good. I was not impressed by this card. Ember Island Production was pretty bad there too, as you saw. Like, if that had been, like, if we just, like, had, instead of those two cards, like, Rebellious Captives, Kyoshi Warriors, it probably would have worked out better for us in a lot of those situations. Or even, like, Mongoose Lizard, things like that. But yeah, interesting to try out new strategies, and I'm sure that, to some degree, I mean, he wouldn't be playing these sorts of decks if they weren't successful. So this is also just, like, a very limited sample size. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing that alternate perspective on how to draft the format. If you made it to the end of the video, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag Hall of Fame rares, because Hall of Famer strategy of getting a bunch of, like, trying to just build your deck to be able to play all the rares is pretty interesting. So hashtag Hall of Fame rares to let me know you made it to the end of the video. That's going to do it for this one, though. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you. Oh, also, yeah, be sure to check out Raph's stuff. But yeah, I'll talk to you next time.